이어서 반가운 손님이 찾아왔습니다. 오늘 저희는 데인 dunning 선수와 함께합니다. Hi, Dane. Welcome to Toronto.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And is this your first time, in terms of visiting Toronto and playing? What's your experience in terms of visiting Toronto?
So this is my second time coming here. I think it's a beautiful city, beautiful ballpark. I've enjoyed my time here so far. It's a really fun atmosphere to play in. I love to see it from the home side. Obviously, I love being with the Rangers, but it'd be really cool to see it from the home side as well. But no, it's just a really cool atmosphere and a really beautiful city.
Well, we're very happy that you visited. Texas is certainly a very familiar team to Koreans, as you know, right?
Yep.
So, in terms of your record yesterday, you had quite a day. Tell us more about it.
I had a pretty good start. Was able to keep them off balance. They have a really talented lineup, so it's just really mixing my pitches and kind of keep them off balance, kind of miss some barrels and hit a little rough patch in the second inning, was able to work through it. Jonah helped me, my catcher helped me out a lot, and then was kind of able to cruise from there.
And how is it like to play with the Rangers? What has your experience been so far, and how's the team, etc.?
It's been wonderful. The team's been a lot of fun to be around. It's a blessing to be able to play in the major leagues in general. But with the Texas Rangers, I've been nothing but grateful to them. They've been, great with me. My teammates they're a lot of fun to be around.
Great. We're gonna have to mention that you're half Korean.
Yes.
So tell us about what it was like to have a Korean mother raising you. Tell us more about that.
No, it was awesome. She brought a lot of her culture and heritage into our household. Dad's a military man, and he met my mom over in Korea, and 6 months later they got married, and she moved to the United States. But no, it was really cool. It's just very clean, strict household. But it was. I wish I was more involved with my Korean side of my heritage. Unfortunately, just with baseball and everything, it's kind of taken me a little bit away from it. And my mom tried to teach me Korean when I was a kid, and I wasn't the biggest student, I should say. I hardly wanted to learn English, and so to learn Korean on top of that just kind of was kind of hard for me. But I regret it now. I wish I took the time to learn and be, bilingual. I know a couple words, but no, it's been awesome. My mom was an amazing cook. She always cooked us some good meals, and I'm gonna try to bring those meals into my home.
Well, can you give us some examples of those Korean food? What are your favorite items?
So my mom kind of Americanized a lot of the foods. So the biggest food that we had really there's not like a real name to it. Just a bunch of different dishes that are kind of put together and just spread out. It's more of like a buffet for a family. We have to essentially not tell family members that we're having it because they'll come over. But no, just growing up, we always had deji bulgogi, and we always had bulgogi on deck. We always had udon. We always just a lot of the staples. Kimchi was always a staple in our household. It's a staple in my household. And it's funny because my wife probably eats it more than I do, and my wife's white. She's not even Korean. But no, it's just I always had bibimbap and dosap bibimbap, stuff like that. And but no, she was always really good, especially when I was young, of just kind of introduced me to new foods and stuff like that. And I think it kind of expanded my palate.
Great. Toronto is a great city for Korean food. So, one day I hope you get a chance to try out some Korean food here as well.
No, definitely. Unfortunately, the last 2 days I have not. I've kind of slept past my alarm. Slept in this morning. I was a little tired from yesterday, but no. I try to go out to each city and hit new restaurants and stuff like that. So if y'all have any restaurants in mind, I'll definitely take it.
I'll definitely give you a list of recommendations after. All right, so let's talk about baseball in Korea as well. We know that you've expressed interest in perhaps playing for KBO one day, or even representing Korea, right, at the World Classic. So tell us more about that.
Yeah. Definitely in the World Classic, it'll be an honor to be able to represent Korea. I got asked to play last year, but unfortunately I had hip surgery, so I had my labrum redone. So unfortunately I had to miss that, and it kind of broke my heart, to be honest, because it's an experience that I want to take. And if hopefully I can play in the major leagues as long as I can. But if the need arises where I can have the opportunity to play in the KBO, I know that my mom will love it, and my family in Korea would definitely love it as well. I mean, it's definitely an option that I would be more than happy to take.
And a lot of Koreans are huge fans of baseball. So do you catch a lot of Korean baseball? Like, do you see any difference between Major League versus KBO?
I mean, a little bit. I mean, the talent in the major leagues is it's unbelievable. But I have buddies who went over in Korea who's played. I got a couple buddies that are there now, and and they're telling me that it's a fun atmosphere. It's a fun league to play in. Every time my mom goes to Korea, she always goes to like a couple games, and she'll send me videos. And I mean, it looks electric. It looks a lot of fun. And like I said, it'll be something I have interest in, and I think it'd be really cool to do and play.
Fantastic. And lastly, we'd love you to invite you to look at the camera and say a few words to the Korean fans, both here in Toronto and back home, because a lot of people follow you.
Okay,
so
cool.
Please,
That's really cool.
Say a few words looking at that camera.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you guys for following me. Thank you for encouraging me to be able to play this game, and just having a good fan support. And I appreciate you guys, and hopefully I can do great things.
All right, best of luck, Dane, and nice to meet you again.
Very nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
Yep.